Hello everyone, welcome to Mifratech. Today in this section we learn about MQ5 and MQ6 gas sensor. So they are both are mainly used for gas detection. So as you can see, this is how a MQ5 gas sensor will look like. As you can see, this one left side is the MQ5 and this one is the MQ6 gas sensor. So this is an Arduino MQ5 and MQ6 both can be used for LPG gas detection, because this MQP probe, which has very sensitive with LPG and natural gas, town gas, for gas leakage detection, you can make use of this MQ5 gas sensor. It has a less sensitivity with alcohol, cooking, fumes and cigarette. So only for particular purpose we are using for LPG gas detection. So the sensitivity can be adjusted with by the potentiometer. There will be like potentiometer. By turning on that potentiometer, you can adjust the sensitivity of the sensor. So the output is proportional to the density of a gas. So like concentration of gas. So you can use analog reading to the read or data from the sensor. So both MQ5 and MQ6 work the same. So only I am showing it in the same PPT here now. So it has both MQ5 and MQ6 works on working principle is same. So they will detect both LPG and CNG gases. So what are the features of this MQ5 and MQ6 means? They need a power supply of 5 volts. So in order to turn on these sensors, we have to provide a 5 volts DC supply. Then interface type can be like it is analog, but it can give both analog and digital output values. The pin definition, one output, and there will be like ground and VCC is there. It has high sensitivity to LPG, natural gas and ground gas. It has a small sensitivity to alcohol and smoke. It gives us a fast response, stable and long life, simple driver circuit. So what are the technical details about this sensors means? It needs VCC, that is power supply. It is in between 3 to 5 volts you can give, or minimum of generally will provide 5 volts only. Then heating consumption, as you can see, these are the minimum and maximum heating consumption. Then a load resistance is there, it can be adjustable. Heat resistance is 31 plus or minus 10 tolerance is there. The sensing resistance is minimum is 10, maximum is 60 kilo ohm. The scope, it is detecting the concentration of the minimum 200 to up to 10,000 parts per million concentration it can detect. So next we will see how to interface this MQ5 gas sensor with Arduino. In the similar way you can interface MQ6 also. So it has mainly four pins, but we are using only 3 pin here. So red wire, as you can see, this one the 5 volts. Here we have to provide the power supply, that is VCC pin. I am connecting to 5 volts of Arduino Uno in order to provide 5 volts of supply, and ground pin I have connected to ground of Arduino Uno. Next one is the analog pin that I have connected to analog pin of Arduino Uno microcontroller, that is pin number A0. This is gives this pin will detect the gas, will help like any gas detection, and it sends the analog values to the microcontroller. So whenever any LPG gas detection is happened, I am using one LED in order to see the output. That have connected to pin number, that is 13, and the ground of Arduino Uno microcontroller. Next we will see how to program it. So the sensor I am connecting to pin number A0. So the gas, I am defining one variable int gas underscore values. So I have to set up. So sensor I am using as the input module. So I have to set up the pin mode. So pin mode I am setting as sensor comma input. So I have to set the baud rate also, serial dot begin of 9600. After that, in the wide loop we'll write the code, because why I am writing in a loop means it has to be executed continuously. Continuously has to sense the data and send data to the controller whenever power supply is provided for the sensor. So gas underscore value, so as I connect it to analog pin, I am using analog read in order to read the values from the sensor pin A0, and I am storing in the variable gas underscore value. So using I am seeing the output in the serial monitor. So serial dot print ln, now I am printing the gas values that is read by the sensor in the serial monitor. So this is a simple code in order to see see the output gas detected values in the serial monitor. In this way we can simply interface this MQ5 and MQ6 gas sensor in order to detect LPG and CNG gas detection with this any microcontroller Arduino, like Arduino, ARM or Raspberry Pi, and you can detect the gas values. So thank you for watching the video. Thank you.